The man cleaned his ice skates. Then he forced his mouth open and saw a rotten tooth stuck deep inside. There was no dentist on the island, so he placed the skate blade under the tooth. Then he picked up a rock and hit it hard. The tooth flew out. The pain was so strong that he passed out. The next day, he woke up and opened the packages that had fallen from the plane. He hoped they might help him survive. The first item was a volleyball. The second was a divorce paper. Then came ice skates and a dress. None of these were edible. There was one last package. He touched it, then set it aside. That was his final hope. He used the ice skates to crack open a coconut. He cut his clothes and used bubble wrap to wrap his wound. He made a fishing net from the dress. After a while, he learned how to catch food, but raw seafood was hard to swallow, so he tried to make fire. He tore up the divorce paper. He spun a wooden stick as hard as he could. It looked easy, but he rubbed it from sunrise to sunset and still failed. The next day, he tried a new position. By accident, the stick pierced his palm. He threw the stick away in anger. Then he grabbed the volleyball and threw it as hard as he could. He shouted at the sea in despair, but once he calmed down, he faced reality. He picked up the volleyball. There was blood on it. He drew a smiling face on the ball and gave it a name. He placed it beside him. Then he kept trying to make fire. The volleyball became his only friend. He started talking to it. Soon, the wood began to smoke. He was shocked. He dropped to the ground and blew on it. That night, he danced by the fire, ate hot crab, and smiled with his new friend. 4 years passed. The man had fully adapted to island life. One day, he found a piece of metal on the beach. He stuck it in the sand and stared at the sea. Then the wind knocked it over. He lifted it up again. That moment, he knew it was the key to leaving the island. He began chopping trees and collecting dry wood to build a raft. He stripped tree bark to make rope. He even used old videotape to make longer ropes. But it still wasn't enough. He looked at the volleyball. It seemed to push him forward. So he climbed a cliff and took the rope he once planned to use to end his life. That night, he argued with the volleyball. But in truth, he was trying to convince himself. 1 month later, everything was ready. He carved a farewell message into the rock wall. He boarded the raft with the volleyball and the last unopened package. He looked back at the island where he had lived for 4 years. He felt a little sad to leave. The raft drifted farther and farther. The waves grew stronger. Can you guess what the last unopened package is? A satellite phone.